Here it comes. Ooh, nice. Keep falling back. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Regiments video today by me, Vulcan. In this one, I'm really excited to start the Firebird operation. This is deemed to be one of the best operations in Regiments, so a lot to look forward to. Let's read the description. GSFG offensive is faltering, while US Continental reserves are pouring in. 7th Guards Tank Division is tasked with a deep strike to disrupt the NATO reorganization. Date is 18th to the 20th of June 1989. Our unit is the 40th Motorized Rifle Regiment. Our parent unit, the 7th Guards Tank Division of the 3rd Combined Arms Army on the 2nd Western Front. Bukovnik. There are strong indications that NATO is preparing a general counteroffensive, while our first echelon forces are depleted and the logistics are strained to the limit. Front Command needs more time to regain combat effectiveness. Our division will buy that time. Our objective is the Kerchain Forward Air Base, immediately to our front. Nearby, Marburg is serving as a rallying point for the bleeding forces of the 3rd German Corps. First US Reforger units are also expected to arrive soon. A bold strike against the airbase will threaten this massive reorganization effort and will force NATO to react immediately, rerouting capable forces from other areas. Your 40th Motorized Rifle Regiment received the lion's share of recent reinforcements. You will be our battering ram against the 2nd Panzergrenadier Division positions protecting the Kerchain Air Force Base. The enemy is heavily entrenched and has emplaced obstacle belts. 448th Rocket Brigade will provide missile strikes against enemy strongpoints on your command. Use the precious Tokchas wisely. The operation starts at 8. Front expects only success. There is no one else to do it. Don't let them down. So our objectives are to breach the 2nd Panzergrenadier Division tactical defences, capture the Kerchain Air Force Base, and hold it against counterattacks. So our time limit in Stage 1 and 2 is 8 phases, and Stage 3 is 2 phases. We'll of course pop this on the hard difficulty, and let's have a look at the units available. So we have some BRM-1Ks, which are going to be our recon. We've got some T-64B1V heavy tanks, some BMP-1Ps with rifles, BMP-2s with rifles. We've got BMP-1s with fire support units, which come with the auto grenade launchers and machine guns. The BMP-2s, these are assault engineers. These are actually good for getting rid of obstacles. Jilkas, which are anti-air, Sunny mortars, Gvozdika artillery and Akatsaya artillery, and the supply. Alright, so we have 250 operational authority. Let's just check the operation log. The West Germans had time to restore their defensive line. Break it again. Engineers will help with obstacle belts. Tactical missiles can reduce any strong point to ashes. You have the tools, now get the results. 79th and 56th Tank Regiments, what's left of them, will be putting pressure on the flanks of the enemy line to the left and right of your area of operations. Interesting. Okay, so with this much operational authority, let's have a quick look at our task forces that will be available. There's a recon task force that brings in BRDM-2s, BMPD-2s with VDV and Nona mortars. That upgrades to give us Su-25 rockets and Mi-24Ps. That's pretty cool. And we've got the mechanized task force, which is BTR-70s with rifles. It upgrades for artillery barrages and more Mi-24Ps. That's cool. Mechanized task force. This is BMP-1Ps with rifles that upgrade to BMP-2s and then BMP-3s with rifles and Grad rocket strikes. That's pretty cool. Damask is our HQ unit, which could be pretty useful to have early on with those extra mortars, and that also upgrades to Su-22 napalm strikes, which would be very, very nice for breaking down enemy defenses. We've got the Armoured Task Force, which is East German units, which give us extra Strela 10Ms, or just Strelas and Strela 10, sorry, with rally ability later on. And then the Molot Task Force, which is heavy tanks. They actually upgrade to T-80UDs from T-80BVs. That's very cool. Alright. Well, I think for now, I do want the Damask group. I think having the HQ is going to be super important. And we can also just bring in loads of Sani mortars and use that to overwhelm defensive positions. So we'll put the rest of the points into deployment points so we can bring in some extra units. And we might need some extra supply. So we'll just spend the rest of the operational authority on that. Let's see what the event, or the events that we have, are. So, extended operations phase lasts for 5 more minutes. Extra tactical or recon TAC aid is available. Uneventful. Or weather warning, which is fog and movement speed reduction. The recon focus could be really handy early on. Extended operations could also be pretty nice early on as well. But I think we're going to go with recon focus for the first one. Let's go to battle. Firebird phase 1, new start line at 8 AM. And here we are. So, it looks like we have plenty of allied forces that are going to be giving us a little bit of a hand here. So I guess we'll probably just try and attack on the left side since they are on the right, or we could support the allied forces on the right hand side, which could also be a good idea because this is worth a lot of operational authority, the Bauman's farm here. But our objectives, let's have a look, Hill 71 and Vera East, so this one and this one. And then in order to advance to the next stage we need to secure an exit zone, so one of these two. Okay, I think I'm actually going to deploy on the right. We'll support our allies. So let's bring in the Sunnies. Get those mortars in. I'm almost tempted to bring in some Akatayas as well. Just loads of artillery just to pound the entrenched defenses, because no doubt they will have plenty of them. We'll go T-64B1V. Let's bring in the assault engineers in case there's units we need to, or obstacles we need to get rid of. We'll bring in the HQ. And then I'm guessing I'm going to need some sort of supply. Let's go for the T-64B1Vs and then supply for now. Although I might actually need Jilkers. It's a shame these BMP-1PKs cost a lot. It'd be interesting. I'm not sure if the HQ can improve performance of artillery. It might be able to, and if it can, it might be useful to do that. Alright, we're off. That's our initial forces that can lead the charge. We'll keep the Sunny mortars relatively close, and I think I'll keep the Akatayas on the back side of the HQ circle. Those are Leopard 105s. Oh, they got 2 A4s on top of the hill there. We've got friendly aircraft coming in. They are dropping napalm by the looks of things. Well, we made short work of the 2 A4s, that's for sure. Our engineers are working on breaking this down. There we go. We need to get within 900 meters, because that's where the assault engineers can use their close range weapons. Right, let's move the Sanis forwards. They're being hit by counter battery. I'm going to use the BMP to use the assault engineers, just clean all of this out. Do I need to use my area recon? We could probably use it ahead of ourselves. Maybe have a look at the farm over here. I'm just going to pull back the T-64 B1Vs there. Move around the defenses rather than through them. The persistent mortar fire is pretty good for us here. Be working out quite nicely. Oh, we have aircraft coming in. Enemy aircraft. I'd say 10's just ruining them. Oh no. Our allies got destroyed. Right, let's try and counter battery a little bit. I'm going to start pushing to this right hand side. All of the allies in the middle got ruined. There's a unit on our flank there. Maybe this would be a good area for the TBM strike. It has a reload time of 30 minutes. We only can use it once per phase. Let's keep the Akatsayas moving. We're doing well against the Leo 2A5s at least. The mortar fire coming in there should help us out quite a bit. These are getting hit pretty hard by those Leopard 105s though. Okay, good. We broke those. That's very nice. Get my assault engineers over here. Actually, one thing I might do before we carry on is just fix up my units using the supply. Is there much left in here? I can always mortar it while we're waiting. Oh yeah, there is. There's quite a lot there. Looks like mostly artillery though. Alright, we'll stop the supply there. As long as everything's inside the circle, we should be able to fix everything up. So a counterattack with 4 to 6 platoons involved. Oh no, our allies again getting hit by the A-10s. Well, everything's ready to go at least, so let's start moving towards Bauman's farm. It may be worth me emplacing on the hill with at least one of these 264s to prepare for the counterattack. Have a look at this area. You know there's a lot of stuff there. Let's see about driving around the flank here. Oh, my Akatsayas are having a bad time. Actually got wiped out entirely. Damn. Never seen their artillery be that effective before. It's crazy. So this is AA. I have to be careful with the Sunnies as well. We use smoke on this side so my T-64s don't get side shot. Well, that's a Fuchs with Jaeger. They have AT, they do have medium AT. Not sure how I feel about this. Let's just load up and get over here with the assault engineers. And we'll pull back. The Sunny mortars are doing a good job, actually. Just harassing them and pinning them. Alright, let's move in. As we approach the town, we can unload. That's a lot of modifier. We want to creep on through and engage those at close range with the assault engineers. That's going to give us 125 operational authority at the end of the phase. Still got a ways to go though, 10 minutes. I do have enough to bring in like 2 sets of BMP2s, so I think that's what I'm going to do now. At close range, absolutely demolishing them.
Zone captured.
Whoa. That's not good. That is not good. Run away! That is napalm. That is napalm. Alright. What we'll do next then is bring in some AA. Like we'll need it. Okay, we can go for Hill 71. So let's do that next. Okay, look at the scars of battle all over this right hand side. Very cool. Alright, let's just pop some area recon on here so we can get the mortars firing. We need to finish off these guys, and then we need to focus on these units that are over the hill. I also need to work out a time to use the tactical ballistic missile. What I'm going to do is we're going to send one of these over to the right here at the farm. I do want to make sure that I hold on to that. And they can just entrench in the buildings there. Our base sector is being attacked. Now that is just rude. The point blank engagement. We'll get ready with area recon again soon. I guess this was the counterattack. Not sure if I'm too close to use the AT, but I should be able to build these pretty easily with AT. One of those. Some scary tanks. All being shot from the left side as well. Pop down some smoke there. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, we didn't lose one of the tanks. Took a bit of damage though. Those are Leopard 1A5s, okay, that's not so bad. This could be a decent place for the tactical ballistic missile. Oh yeah, for sure. That's popped up there. Ten seconds. Get these back into cover. Here it comes. Ooh, nice. Keep pulling back. I think that was the counter-attack of the like 4 to 6 platoons. Pretty brutal.
Five minutes remaining.
Right, those are Martyrs on the right, so they should probably be our priority. Because the M13s, they're not really going to do much. I guess unless the Panzergrens get close enough, and then we've got a problem. Good. Okay, those are dealt with. That's going to use up the rest of that supply, no doubt. We got 150 points. I'm gonna see what we can do. Maybe we can send these to attack warehouses. Maybe not. It's quite a lot of stuff. Let's bring up the assault engineers. Or bring up the recon again. We definitely need both of those. Alright, time to move on the hill, I think. My supplies used up, so we'll retreat those. There's only 3 minutes left. I don't think it's going to matter too much. We won't need to bring in any more supply. I'm just going to use up the rest of the mortar rounds, and we'll go from there. We've got enemy aircraft coming in. We're going for my BMP-2s. It is. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage. Ouch. Do you mind, Mr. AI? That hurts. Crikey. Not a fan of those HGMs coming in on my flank. Ouch. Just pull off the hill for a second here. It could be worth me smoking the drags and pushing on them.
Zone captured.
And then again, it looks like we might just be able to break them anyway. Did lose a T-64 B1V for that. Go nice and close here, just try and break them. Good. That's not bad. I mean, we took Bauman's Farm, we're going to take Valley. It's quite a lot of...
1 minute remaining.
It's quite a lot of operational authority that we've taken. We're not far off just going straight to the next stage if we wanted to, but I will want to take the second objective for the victory points. That's going to be pretty important. What we'll do with the assault engineers, I think I'll take them over the hill. We'll try and push up here potentially.
Zone captured.
Let's just use some smoke here. Try and protect those. Alright, 3 seconds left. That's it. No, not bad. Not bad at all. We had 29 dead, 80 wounded. They've had 129 dead, 298 wounded. Pretty successful battle. And that tactical strike nuked a lot of Leopard 1A4s, that's for sure. Let's go to the next phase. So we have 283 operational authority. I kind of want to upgrade this so that we get access to Su-22 napalm. Then on top of that, I don't think I need to get my Ekatayas back. That's not really a priority. I don't need to get back more BMP2s for now. I might want to call in or like get the T-64B1V fixed up. We'll do that. So otherwise, I think what I do is we go more deployment points and then maybe a bit of tactical support. Let's read the operational log. We've read Red Dawn. What's the GSFG command? Even when the NVA and FRD were already fighting around Thuringerwald, the group of Soviet forces in Germany was surprisingly distant from it all. Recently appointed commander of GSFG Berlikov increased the troops' readiness level and recon efforts, but did his best to avoid any direct involvement like in Poland. Different policy? Ignored orders? In any case, it all changed with a car bomb explosion on the hazy morning of June 2nd. Half of Wunsdorf City Hall, town mayor Berlikov, and several members of Voin-Sovet were vaporized in an instant. Authority over GSFG was transferred back to the previous commander, who haven't even left Germany yet. Interesting. Little change of command mid-war. Sounds familiar. Alright, let's pop in some tactical support then. And maybe more deployment points. Let's do 2 on the deployment points and then 1 on the tactical support. It'd be tempting to max this out, the tactical support, because it does reduce the reload speed, which means that potentially we can get more than 1 tactical ballistic missile per phase. Anyway, let's go to 2 events and see what we want to do. I think like extra 5 minutes is pretty good right now, to be honest, just to help us kind of sweep through, capture all the rest of the objectives, and finish things off. I think we're going to do that. So let's go to battle, and then it will move us on to the next stage after this one, assuming that we get everything that I want done. Firebird Phase 2. Let's go. Alright, SU-22 Napalm is ready and waiting. We can actually deploy here, which I might do with a couple of units. Some BTR rifles, or maybe even like the fire support guys might be a good idea, because we're going to want to like defend Valley. So if we just have this unit like attack move towards the next stage, that would be good. Then we're going to want to make sure that we attack India. Oh, sorry guys, my camera's flying off all over the place. We'll bring in the HQ unit again. I think that was helping us out quite a bit. We have only one of the Sunnies out. I think I do want to do double Sunny again. So we'll bring those in. Then we've got 325 points remaining. I think just a bunch of BMP2s that can attack this sector would be a good idea. So let's do that. We can only deploy on this side. I mean, that's not terrible, because what we can do, in fact, is... So I'm going to bring in the Shellkers this time, because those aircraft were scary. And we'll make sure to leave enough for supply. That's important as well. Okay, yeah, we're going to have these BMPs head straight towards India, and then we can hit warehouses from the backside. That's what we're going to do. So off we go. Let's get these unloaded and attack the hill. These are going to be attacking this direction. Everything else here is going to follow up the tanks. We don't have the recon this time around, which is pretty rough actually. But we'll pop down some napalm. Nice thing about the napalm is we can use it multiple times. It only has a reload time of 2 minutes 10. So a lot of these defenses we can just melt. Well, the assault engineers there did a great job. We're going to push in on the backside. That's some Lukes and the Jags, so just getting up close and personal with those is a good idea. Poor Luke's completely flanked. Well, there are some high marchers in there. Take care of those, please. Wow, the BMP-2s here. Gone into the back of the Leopard 2A1s. Destroyed them. Good. That's really good, actually. There's another unit here that my assault engineers can engage. Leopard 1A5s. We just managed to get into the backside of so many different units there. That's wild. Yeah, I'm just going to leave them entrenched there. I think that's fine. I do want to push into warehouses. But we should probably push into warehouses, cap that, come back up on the hill, and then attack down from the hill. Is what I'm thinking. I really wish I had the recon. It's so useful. It's so useful. The recon tactical aid. Let's get our men out. I'm going to attack forwards. I don't know if I want to hit those with the napalm. That seems like a waste. Oh, the A10. Ouch. Alright, well, retreat those. Or maybe I could just fix them up. We actually are fine. We didn't lose a single BMP there. They're just very damaged. We need to make sure that my HQ gets over here so that we get that bonus. Alright, let's just napalm those. Helps us along the way. Nice, very nice. Gonna move the BRM up on the hill preemptively. And let's have the rifles continue the attack. With the HQ nearby, they should be very effective. Meanwhile, 264s can go up on the hill. We'll leave the Sunnies here to provide mortar fire. We can see that unit over there. Our mortars will fire away on those. That's absolutely fine. And nothing left at warehouses? Oh, there is. Okay. Let's focus with the Jaegers. We're gonna napalm these ones further back here. Soften up those defenses. Good. Very good. Okay, the Shulker saved my bacon there. That's what we like to see.
Zone captured.
Oh, we even shot it down. Okay, now the BMPs can get up on the hill. Let's pop these up here. Start moving up with the BRM. I probably want to move around the back side of the town so that we hit their defenses in the rear. Let's get the HQ up on the hill now as well. We'll bring the assault engineers down so that we can attack in there with those. So far so good. It looks like I will be able to pick up all of the operational authority here before we move on to the next phase. Or next stage, I say. Let's see. Actually, since I upgraded the tactical aid, it doesn't look like it reduced the reload time. Counter-attack. Okay. I'm gonna send a unit of BMP-2s over to the right. Crazy how good BMP-2s are against entrenched units, or like the assault engineers are against entrenched units. I think they get a bonus. These really don't have many men left. I should actually resupply them before we go in. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Oh, this would be a good place for a tactical ballistic missile things. Pull back. Oh, what was that? We just destroyed something on the corner here. Oh, those are Cullen and Jagdpanzers.
Zone captured.
Oh, there's a unit. That is the counterattack on the right hand side there. For sure. You gotta love that tactical ballistic missile. It's incredible. Oh, that is a helicopter. Huh. Shilka, get over here, please. And we're gonna make the attack again. Going to napalm these. Those are surrounded. That's not good. The BTRs there really didn't do too well. Alright, let's just move this forwards. The BMP-2s here actually are winning against these tanks. Oh, those tanks are fully stressed though. So the HGMs of the BMP-2s are doing well. Good. And we just got to take Solgrund Grove and then we can push on to the next stage. Have I left anything behind?
Zone
I don't
captured.
think so. We've got the assault engineers coming over. We'll use them to lead the charge. I'm going to send these BMP-2s over to the left-hand side here with the supply arse so that they can get fixed up. We'll just use napalm here. I said air defense was low, but there is obviously a unit there. Counterattack with 3 to 5 platoons. Interesting. Alright, let's bring over the supply. Ouch. Well, we didn't lose any of the BMP-2s there, so that's good. But I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more time fixing stuff up. I'm gonna guess most of the reinforcements that are coming in are gonna be on that right side. Let's get my BMP-2s back in since they are very high veterancy. I think we're gonna do the BTR-70s on that right side again. Back in we go. Another supply to leave. Actually, maybe I should have used up the rest of the supply on the Sunnies. Actually, might have to invest into more supply before the next phase. Good. Alright, now we can just capture the last two and move on to the next stage. Oh, the attacks coming in on the right hand side, just as I move out of my defenses. That is not good. Okay, let's bring over my units. We'll let the assault engineers do their thing. We do have these guys coming up on the right hand side as well.
Zone captured.
And these were entrenched. Now they're not. And therefore they're taking tons of damage. It's actually going to be kind of difficult to kill those, I think. Can we get close enough? No. I lost my recon. It's okay, once this counterattack's dealt with, we can finish things off. Just moving those forwards a little bit so they get the defensive bonus. Good. Trying to flank these. Good.
5 minutes remaining.
Alright, let's pick those up. We've got a little ways to go. What I might need to get is a few more heavy tanks so that in future, if I have to retreat T-64s, I can replace them easily. Perfect. I wonder if this will end the phase.
Zone captured.
Yeah, it can do. Okay, cool. So we've satisfied the stage's exit conditions, so we can proceed. We've taken everything else, so it would only be this one, and this one doesn't give us any operational authority. I thought that would end the phase. Okay. Doesn't matter, we can just take this. Alright, let's speed things up. We are on a little bit of a time limit here. I'll attack me forwards with the BTRs so I can get a napalm strike on these. These are Leopard 2A1s. Ram them at high speed. There it is. I might go destroy that artillery while we're at it, because it's been frustrating.
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
There it is. Total domination. Lovely. That was actually really, really good. Having the extra like 5 minutes there in that phase worked out perfectly. So now we move on to the next stage, which is the Kerchain Air Force Base. But that is it from me for now, because unfortunately it has been my time. Looking forward to continuing this one for sure. We just have like so much more available to use in this operation, and way more operational authority, which we're going to have to give out next time around. But yeah, lots of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.